trying something different. Let's see how this one goes. Success as I see it. If someone could have impact to 1 million people, that would be considered by many to be a success. Now, what does that success look like? If it's a novel you create or a movie you make, any piece of art that's not transcendent past that million, this is key for the math, in the lifetime of a person you impact, you are probably about 1/1000th of who they are. I would say that I'm 1/1000th Back to the Future, 1/1000th the JRE, 1/1000th Arrested Development, so on and so on. There's simply too much that happens in a person's entire lifetime for anything akin to my examples to be given a statistical larger number of importance than the realm of 1/1000th-ish. I'm not talking about individual importance, that's subjective and different. I'm talking statistically averaged out importance. This is key. So, 1/1000th. Cool. Now let's look at that from a different perspective. 1 million divided by 1,000 is 1,000. So 1,000 people total. You impact 100% of who they are. You impact them completely. They are as a result of you. Okay, so now let's flip that stat in a different way. Instead of impacting 1 million people 1/1000th to get that number that I just got to, which is 1,000 people completely, statistically averaged out, we're going to look at it from a different perspective. First, eschew fame. Change the idea of what it means to have success. Go for a larger portion of someone's perceived positive impact. Do it on a case-by-case basis, one at a time or in small groups. You aren't ever going to take 100% of someone's impact score. It's just not possible. But you can have a much larger percentage than 1/1000th because the intent is more directed and it's likely more frequent than just listening to an album or looking at a painting. I don't know how many people you could realistically impact in this way over your lifetime. I think it would reflect the number of people you actively invest your time toward. But let's just say over the span of your life, you can impact 300 people total in this unfamous way. That's 100 people you impact every 20 years. Every 20 years, a new cycle of 100 people that you impact. Between all the coworkers you are forced to interact with and choose not to actively make their lives miserable, all of your relatives in the same way, all of your friends, the people you regularly engage with on social media, and then to a much lesser extent, all the people you share tiny snippets of exertions through, posts, pics, and various social media snippets. That adds up to a lot. The question is, what are you delivering? See, my point is that everyone has the capability to have the level of impact that we all traditionally equate with success, the million people reach. But I think the reason why so many don't have the impact in the way that I broke down in this second example is because they probably haven't taken the time to break this thought down into subsequent parts to get to an inevitable math conclusion that an equivalent level of impact can be created by simply being more aware of it.